how to tackle Nana, how to successfully, just move. There's a separation, clear up that stock, right? As soon as possible. That's always going to be a big thing when you're going up against this character.
Yeah, the other thing first, does Big D even know how to deal with the projectiles of Toon Link? But Big D does. JoJoDaHoBo has the secondaries are almost designed to fight ice climbers.
Yeah, he's got some good characters for it, man.
Wolf,
yeah,
definitely going to be a very interesting match that we are getting started in right now. Got the grab. What are we doing with it? Quick 56% off of one hit.
Yeah.
And it's getting a little bit worse as time goes on. You are trying to get back on the stage. Man's to do it with a really well-timed roll.
You're going to see easy recovery there from Big D. Doesn't even hesitate. It's just like, all right, I need you to respect this option first. I'm just going to go for the early on. Oh, looking for the setup there with the up tilt. Desync. There we go. Clear desync. Wow. I love that.
Yeah.
Reading that roll.
I think not taking the kill. Oh, never mind.
Oops. Oh, no, you're dead. You're dead.
Well, it was a delayed kill, Sometimes that happens. And ironically enough, this wasn't a Twitter clip ice climber combo. This was just neutral and just, a mastery of the character and controlling them with the desyncs.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
Qualifier match, by the way. So JoJoDaHoBo needs to turn it up really quickly. Luckily, this is a best of 5, so you have plenty of time. But, a player like Big D is only going to adjust as fast as you are.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, of course, like I said, Big D is the one who's the favorite in this matchup. But, again, this looks like a pretty solid matchup here for JoJoDaHoBo. As long as you sit back, again, do well to separations, and go big here. But so far, Big D is dictating the pace.
Mm-hmm. I would like to see maybe hold the bomb and wait for this. Oh, wow. Really good stuff for JoJo, because that stock was almost going off the regrab. Did get rid of Nana. Hope not going to follow quite yet.
See, good catch.
Good stuff. Definitely clean.
That's a really good position there, right? Because he only took he's down now. Well, now he's down 71%, right? But I mean, that's pretty much a standard conversion that you're going to see from Big D if he gets a grab. So, definitely a lot closer than it appears.
Yeah, for sure. But what I was going to mention is I would like to see a holding of the bomb a little bit more and just maybe waiting for Big D to jump and then trying to separate them with the bomb. Because these other projectiles don't seem to really be working out, and just throwing the bomb while it's completely in neutral, Big D's just going to shield it.
Oh, don't jump there. Yep. Okay, another one. Trying to do a snipe. Not going to get it. Up desync.
Into an immediate desync. Goodbye, my... Oh! What?
See ya. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Footstool, no nothing, dude. Just up till up airs. Get him out of here.
2 stocks to 1. JoJo has their work cut out for them. Still can do this. You can get the separation on Nana. You have the tools with the character. It's just Big D is making that really difficult.
Yeah. See the step back. Yep. It's going to be again. Another one. Yeah, why not? Oh, yeah, looking for the jump out there. I love JoJo's patience. Still in the corner, man. You got to get out eventually. Up, gets one. Yeah, got a good separation, but wasn't able to take that stock from Nana. That was vital. That really could have put him in a really good place. Probably take the secondary stock and just go into this last stock in a decent place, like I said. Like, just essentially just taking the initial damage you would take from a grab anyways. Good patience, good fair. Good desyncs. And the catch, and you know what it is. See ya. Yeah, man. So really, really great stuff there from Big D. Again, we saw that conversion time and time again. You go with the Blizzard desync. After you get the desync there, he would get an up tilt and the up air conversion. I mean, that's going to be a solid ledge trap. So phenomenal stuff. JoJo, I love his patience, but just really wasn't able to really make too many things happen. Got some separations, but we didn't really see a huge result of it. Only on one stock at kind of layer percent, right? And that's something that's going to be really, really vital to this matchup overall. Like, how can you separate them? How quickly can you separate them? And how much can you, put that into a kill?
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, I'm wondering, are we going to see a character switch? Because that is definitely a possible option. Because I mean, it's kind of like you try to do it with the Toon Link, didn't quite work out, and part of it was separating. Toon Link in theory has the tools, but the way Big D was playing, I want to say a Wolf Laser would have done a much better job because you're not going to have to worry about Blizzard or Ice Blocks really stopping it, but still sticking with the Toon Link.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Toon Link is the way to go. The reason being is, I mean, if this is your main character and this character does well against Ice Climbers, like you has some options against Ice Climbers, I think that's what you go with, right? Because Big again, he's mastered this character. He's not like some just random no-name Ice Climber or anything like that, you know. But you know that he's gonna have this kind of level of experience there, so you want to go with your best, especially when you have a matchup that makes sense.
Yeah, and right now it's working.
Yeah, it is working.
I don't know if it's really the stage that's doing it or just the adjustments. You are off stage. Does manage to fight their way off the ledge, though. Good stuff by JoJo right there. Could have been really scary. Not able to get underneath the side B. Yeah. That is something to note. If you can get below the Squall Hammer, there is no hitbox below or above, and those are free punishes all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Nice stuff. Backed up, got the tilt. Get off of that ledge. Goodbye. There's no way you're coming back.
It. All right, and there you go. Like that is how you play the game. Really good stuff there.
You parried the falling up air on the left side of you.
Yeah.
Really unorthodox parry timing, to be honest, but did work out. JoJo does fight his way back off the ledge again. Really good stuff because that is not easy to get past those projectiles in the Blizzard in 2 characters. So kudos to the adjustments and the openings that JoJo is managing to find.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things I'm loving here, right, he's really chasing these landings. That's a really big thing, especially a lot of times you'll see that Popo will land before Nana, right? So there's a lot of times you can go for that ending and you're going to hit one of them, right? And then you'll have that separation. So that's a really, really big thing about the character. Mm-hmm. You're not going to get the same shield timing as well, too. Those kind of things. F tilt.
That's one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
As you just said.
Yeah.
Oh, missing the F tilt. Trying to, spam and not time it. Didn't quite work out. But you were saying chasing the landings, and that has been the biggest difference between game number 1 and game number 2, and why JoJoDaHoBo has a lead right now. Trying to work on a 2-stock to 1 lead and makes that happen right on cue.
And good stuff. I love that anti-air up air we saw, and then he saw the dash up smash, that stock out. But here we go. 12-1, Big D. This is something that Big D still can definitely do. We've seen him get really strong stuff out of the ledge trap with the Blizzard up tilt and the up airs. And we've seen his early combos, right? Get himself from 150 into a vantage situation. Oh, he definitely going for definitely going for a G-Sync combo just like that, though. That is the Ice Climber special, man.
You're not an Ice Climber, man, if you don't have one of those per set,
Oh, yeah. Wow.
It comes with the territory.
Yeah, you should cry. Look what you did. You couldn't grab the ledge? Come on, man.
You didn't help. Come on now.
We should be crying for that.
But fantastic adjustments made by JoJoDaHoBo. And I will say that Big D stopped desyncing as much, but I think that's because JoJoDaHoBo just kept applying so much pressure that Big D wasn't actually getting the chance to do the setups that they were doing earlier.
Exactly. So, I mean, you're just seeing a lot more pressure there. JoJo, even when once he put out Boomerang, then he kind of maneuver around. If there was a bomb up in the air, then he'd start playing a little bit more aggressive. That's the kind of thing you want to do, right? Because yes, you're facing 2 characters, right? At the same time, like, you have more bodies to hit, right? So if you just put those projectiles out there, you have those traps out there, and it hits one of them, you're in a really good place, right? So Good stuff there. We're going to game 3, going on to Final Destination. Yeah, Big D did not want him to have that platform. Last time he made great use of that platform on Kalos. That's kind of really what set the tone for that game 2. Let's see here. We can do game 3 with no platforms on site.
Yeah. Now, one other thing, though, is JoJoDaHoBo was doing a much better job of punishing the landings. Platforms were also a landing option for Big D. Whether or not they chose to use it's another story. But there are no platforms for Big D to use either when it comes to trying to land with that Squall Hammer.
Yeah.
And Toon Link is pretty quick and is able to get underneath really easily, as we're seeing right now. Does it right there, too. Tries to get and just
I like that.
Over.
That step back there. That was cute. That was cute. But here we go. I'm not going to get the double up air.
But still some good damage. Back air, almost doing it, not quite. Edge guard attempt coming in. That one ice block hits. Try to go for maybe a Trump, not quite so sure.
Yeah, the desync Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really love that one. But good catch there to take that stock. And despite that early that opener, right, that we saw from JoJo, Big D's going to take the first stock in this game 3, man. Making the appropriate changes.
Definitely. The Squall Hammer stopping the bomb as well. Surprised that happened. Got the up air. Trying to finish the stock, not able to do it. And Big D is making JoJoDaHoBo take a lot of damage because of it.
Yep. Good footstool. Phantom Fistful helping them out there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got these. Yes, sir.
Missed the spike.
Almost gets the spike.
Oh. I was ready to clip it myself.
The barber shop, man. Good catch there with the bear. Opportunity here for JoJo. Not going to get the up air.
I like that aggression right there from Big D. Traditionally, when you're in a defensive position, you're not supposed to really hit buttons. Big D recognizing that said, I'm just going to up smash. And just going ham with the solo popo right now.
Down tilt. Yep, can't wait there. You are way too high percent, buddy. Good catch, though. I love that. Jab into up smash.
Now JoJoDaHoBo definitely playing from quite the deficit. Part of that is because on that second stock, Big D did so much damage off that one grab. Oh, I love that.
The blizzard.
Okay.
Oh, good timing there with the roll. So big. If he had got that little off, then that's you get hit with a blizzard and you're hitting a whole bunch of damage. Could have potentially been the stock. Oh, here we go. Oh, good mash out.
A needed mash out as well.
Yeah. Good airs. I love that. You know, with those ice blocks.
Great grab.
Yep.
Man. Game number 3. Goes the Big D. Very interesting back and forth in the beginning, at least. Did not end up that way, as Big D definitely was steering the match, if you will. Definitely dictating the tempo. Yeah. But, you know, kind of back and forth in the beginning, and I'm wondering how much of a role did it being Final Destination actually play? Because that platform was gone, as you mentioned, and it's now going to be JoJoDaHoBo's counter pick. We saw what happened when there was access to a platform, or there were 2 specifically. So I wonder how it's going to pan out this time. And based on that, does that now mean that game number 5, we're just going to ban Final Destination? And that's really the only true flat stage. So Town and City potentially, depending on the time, but...
Yeah, you know, I mean, I definitely feel like the platform was a big point of contention, right, for Kalos, and you know, absent of it was really felt there. It seemed like a lot of times defensively, we saw on Kalos, he would see JoJo just instantly go to that platform, right? If he wasn't too confident about the approach or anything like that, to sit back and reset. This time around, there's no real place to reset except dashing back, using that stage, and Big D just continued to chase, you know, clanked with the boomerang too, so he can set up, you know, an opening for himself, and Big D just made it happen.
Yeah. Curious to see what stage we are going to end up on here. And it was indeed Town and City, which sometimes has a platform, sometimes it doesn't. And immediately JoJoDaHoBo runs to the platform, wave lands across, and starts the projectiles.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the punish?
Oh, shield.
Dash attack.
Good punishes here.
Yep, and as you mentioned, those platforms definitely coming into play already. So, I mean, boding well for JoJoDaHoBo at the moment, but don't forget that Big D essentially pulled off one Twitter clip combo, if you will. Didn't finish it with the stock, but that is still something that Big D has at their disposal. It's just an execution thing, and they're fully capable of pulling it off.
Yeah. And this is looking pretty close right here,
Yeah, a little bit. Don't fight me quite yet. Here's some ice blocks. Know your lane.
Chin back, tries to get a blizzard just right outside of that range. And this is what JoJo was waiting for, right? Waiting for those platforms to kind of come back.
Oh,
man,
wow.
Unfortunate. Wall hammer there.
Yeah. And that is so big because JoJoDaHoBo can now completely fight on their terms. I don't want to fight. I'm going to go to a platform. I want to fight. Okay, here's a bomb. What's up? And that just changes the whole dynamic of this match. Until you wave land in,
now.
But the bomb saving.
Good catch there. Still needs the kill. Up air, good air dodge there. JoJo gets back on stage. Still trying to find a way out of the scramble. We sit back. Or we'll be off stage. Now we deal with the ledge trap. 143. Yep, down tilt is going to be a thing. You have to buffer an option here.
Is to get up. Oh, risky down air. Fortunately, not losing their stock for it. Beautiful wait right there. Waiting, saying, Big D, are you going to run in or not? You ran in. Okay. Nana, beautiful hitbox right here.
Yep. And that's going to be a big thing, right? For these guys not really first playing against the Ice Climbers, that is a big option you'll see people go to as well. If they're going to go for a shield, you're going to get your grab, and then use your actual like throw hitbox, right? That comes out. You know, for certain characters have some really devastating ones as well. You try to time it when they dash in, and you know, abuse that like invulnerability there. So it's really good stuff.
And then it starts becoming a little bit of a mix-up. You know, well, Popo's going to run up and shield this time, or they're going to, you know, run up and wait. It really starts, I guess, a little bit more of the chess match. But you first have to show that you're aware of it to even start the match.
Right. Absolutely. Okay, physical hammer from the Sopo. Another squall hammer to get in.
He is doing fantastic with this one-on-one matchup.
The Sopo life, man. Boomerang. Oh, should be pressure. Yep, that's gonna be a punish this time around.
And I don't know if it was intentional, but that boomerang slowed down the squall hammer, which made it a bit easier for JoJo to actually get that kill.
Yeah. It was unfortunate timing on Big D's part, and JoJo recognized that and went for the shield.
Uh-oh, Nana by herself.
There we go.
Oh, instead. Interesting.
Okay, back throw. Oh, and whips Nana.
Yeah. You just kind of knew that there was going to be a charged smash attack waiting for Nana.
Yep.
Didn't quite come out, though. Fortunate for Big D, because Big D needs Nana right now. You're down an entire stock. You know, your opponent's only 85%, really not in jeopardy of losing their stock unless you do a really complex conversion. So you need Nana right now. Yeah,
I mean, that was huge, man. If JoJo was able to get that easily is your ticket to Game 5. And now we're in a situation where literally one grab ties us up. Like this is essentially a one version away from a tie game,
which is not where you want to be as JoJo. Don't forget that if Big D wins this right now, does advance as a qualifier match.
Ooh, that's a desync one too. That was scary.
The bomb hits.
Right,
bottom off stage. Are we gonna see Asgard
opportunity?
Arrow? Oh, hits himself.
Blows himself up. Wait a minute.
But then it's still gone. Still huge.
Yeah.
Obviously, you would have loved to have found a nice smash attack right there.
Oh yeah, you gotta tech those.
JoJoDaHoBo is not looking homeless today. All right. Game number 5 between these two. Wow, that was a nail biter.
Dang. Yo, Popo ain't eating tonight, man. Look at that. Yo, what is Joe Link doing? It is ridiculous. Here we are, man. Game 5.
Yeah, and again, this is now Big D's counter pick. Both players have consistently won on their counter pick, but you gotta imagine that you are banning Final Destination. There's no reason not to do it if you're JoJoDaHoBo. There's no other stage that, I mean, Town and City is the most quote-unquote flat stage you can get to, and that's only at certain times. So as long as you got rid of Final, you should be feeling really comfortable, unless you're afraid of Yoshi's, you know? I mean, Battlefield, Ice Climbers are pretty good there, but you still get your platform. And
Battlefield, maybe. We'll see.
yeah, I would imagine Yoshi's a little more terrifying because of that down tilt connect would probably send you at a worse angle. But we are on Pokemon Stadium. A lot of people call this neutral. You know, an Olimar who flies under stage, I disagree. But it's about as neutral as you can get according to, you know, players today.
Yeah.
But the platform's there.
Oh, no, man. Whiffs that grab. That would have been a hell of an opener.
And now
yeah, JoJo is very grateful for that one, man. You don't want to be in the corner getting hit by a Blizzard desync into a grab.
A lot of damage. What a mix-up. Still hasn't separated. Big D finally getting a chance to play the game again. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Could be scary.
He's just sitting back, and these guys are playing so patient here.
I mean, I understand a qualifying match. I'm not taking risks either. Nana goes unscathed right there. That could have been so big if JoJo actually turned out and hit her.
Wow. What an up B. What presence of mind on that platform.
What? JoJo is playing as if they're not at 64%, as if nothing they do can be wrong. Run up tilt, run up tilt. Definitely bold, fearless player right now.
Yeah. But hey, the up tilts have been really good. A lot of times he's like trying to scout out the Squall Hammer, and he just goes underneath it with these Gid Council up tilts, and that's what's gotten him a lot of damage, man. To get this opener, he's looking so good going into this game 5.
Yeah.
Like I said, like, you know, for the most part, Big D is the one who's favored to win this matchup. But you know, this guy's he's playing the character matchup by the books. You know, great awareness on when the Squall Hammers are coming out. And he's just all around being safe. He's not going in unless something's around him.
That recovery, you know, JoJo actually shot the first set of ice blocks, managed to go past the ledge with the up B, still had a bomb in case things went wrong. Really, really good awareness. In a lot of these, you know, I guess one of the major adjustments, as you pointed out earlier, is that the bomb gets thrown first before any approach. So if something goes wrong, there's a bomb to save me, so I don't have to worry about you 0 to death.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, at the same time, if Big D gets wind of it, you know, we could see maybe I catch the bomb. Maybe I run in at you because I know you're going to run in after the bomb. There's a lot of things that can change on Big D's side, and they need to change quickly, as Big D is at 116%. This could be big. So unfortunate. Parry, no punish, and Nana is gone.
Okay. One more Nana to make it happen. Let's see if this Sopo can make it happen here. We'll just shorten this deficit. When they're at 153. Down tilt. Looking for some kind of trap. No, and the safe bomb in the up air. Good parry coming down, man.
Yeah. Block, okay. Big damage, needed damage.
And it has him at the ledge. This is big. He faded. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm not sure what happened, but that's not what you want if you are a fan of JoJo. That is for sure. Believe it or not, Big D actually has the huge, you know, advantage that JoJo had.
Oh. Bro.
It's getting scary.
And in the ledge trap.
Oh, it's getting rough. The ice blocks are there as well. JoJo fights his way out just to get put right back in.
And from that whole situation going off stage, not at 87%, man. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, you know.
Reverse up smash?
You can't call it
quit. And the bear, is that it? Yes, it is. And Big D coming out on top.
It all went downhill from the unfortunate self-destruct. You know,
Yo, life comes at you fast, bro.
wow.
Man.
That was just such an unfortunate series of events. JoJo had such a huge lead, had the self-destruct, and Big D said, I don't know if you're